Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. In today's video I will be talking about fasting because it's Ramadan, so this will be a Ramadan special. So before I actually start the video, I just want to know if you guys will be fasting this Ramadan. Are you doing all 30? Or is this going to be your first time fasting? Please let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. Anyways, moving on to the actual video. So, we fast in Ramadan, right? Sometimes we make up for missed fasting days or fast in a different month, maybe to get rewards. But do we even know what we are actually doing? What fasting even is? What it means to fast? Well, fasting, or Sawm in Arabic, is one of the fast pillars. Well, fasting, or Sawm in Arabic, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. The 4th pillar, to be specific. The Quran says that whoever is mature and healthy enough to fast should fast for a whole day. And this is from sunrise before Fajr and sunset when Maghrib starts. You can break your fast, pray Maghrib, and then eat, so you don't miss your prayer. But why do we fast? Fasting can't just be there for no reason. Well, we don't fast just because we were told to do. We do it to get closer to Allah and to worship Him. Ramadan is a time when we try our very best to avoid doing any sin. It is a time when we become better Muslims overall and increase our chances of going to heaven after death. We can also start to increase our habits of doing good deeds all the time, and therefore gain even more rewards in the long run. There is also this famous hadith from the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and he said that every action a son of Adam does shall be multiplied, a good action by 10 times its value to 700 times its value. And then after that, Allah said, with the exception of fasting, which belongs to me, and I reward it accordingly. This means that the reward for any good deed done in Ramadan, apart from fasting of course, will be multiplied by any number between 10 and 700. Wouldn't you want that, to get to heaven easily? But the main thing is, we have to fast by our will and make our intentions for the sake of Allah. Otherwise, there really is no point, because we won't change and become better versions of ourselves after Ramadan. Also, if we do any sins or anything like that while fasting, I'll start again. But the main thing is, we have to fast by our will and make our intentions for the sake of Allah. But the main thing is, we have to fast by our will and make our intentions for the sake of Allah. Otherwise, there really is no point, because we won't change and become better versions of ourselves. Also, if we do any sins or anything like that while fasting, like listening to music, lying, cursing, etc., can deprive the amount of rewards that person gets, and Allah's forgiveness too, but it doesn't break our fast. But that still isn't an excuse to commit these sins. Ramadan is a month of forgiveness, and we should do our best to get that forgiveness from Allah. Shaitan and the devils are also chained this month to make it easier for us to do good deeds and avoid evil. The gates of hell are also closed, and the gates of heaven are wide open. But still, there are people out there who can tempt you into not doing good deeds. You could say the really bad ones run as the role of Shaitan when he isn't around. But is fasting actually good for you? Well, this does have a few negative effects, like signs of lack of hydration and substantial weight loss, but that's why healthy individuals fast. These don't affect them very much, especially because we will be doing this for a whole entire month every year. So we don't need to pay too much attention to it. But after a long day, we should have the chance to drink some water after breaking our fast and before starting it. However, fasting is overall great, because some experts found out that fasting can help prevent health problems like high cholesterol levels, heart disease, and obesity. That's when you are well over the average weight for your age. It can also improve our mental health and well-being. Also, since we aren't eating any food or drinking anything for basically a whole month, if you don't count the times when we eat before and after fasting, our body can focus more on taking out all of the toxic gas and other toxins in our body, which will overall improve our health. And there is so much more that it can do for us, like how fasting can help cleanse our gut and make the lining of it stronger. It can also help the body develop a process called autophagy, and this is when the cells in the body self-cleanse and remove damaged and harmful particles from themselves. Fasting can also release something called BDNF, which stands for Brain-Derived Neurotrophic Factor, and this is released in the brain. This helps us protect our brain cells and also reduce depression and anxiety, as well as lower the chances of dementia. This is when older people forget things really easily. It has also been found that when fasting is done properly, it can help us lose fat and gain muscle mass. As you can see, fasting has so many positive effects on us. Fasting is an amazing thing to do, and we shouldn't back down from it. Ramadan is a golden period for us Muslims, and we should take advantage of it. So, make it your mission this year to fast all 30 days in Ramadan, and be the best you can be. And inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless us all with Jannah in the afterlife. But also be mindful of the people who can pull you down. Even if they are really nice to us, they can tempt you into sinning. Jazakallahu khair for watching. And if you enjoyed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I post a video. Also, please check out the other videos on my channel. And with that, I will see you all in the next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And Ramadan Mubarak.